ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
Two members of our killer whale pod showing off their incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. Seaworld's killer whales have inspired generations to care about our natural environment. We're excited to share their story with all of you here tonight.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today you'll see our whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team is what makes them the top predator of the ocean. Scientifically, they're known as Eurasitis orca. More commonly, they're referred to as killer whales. And here at Seaworld, our 5 whales have their own individual names. You've met our 2 males, Trua and Makayo. We also have 3 females named Katina, Melanie, and Malia. Makayo is our youngest whale at 12 years old, and his mother, Katina, is our oldest, who will be celebrating her 47th birthday this year. Katina is also the matriarch or leader of our pod. Now the whales have learned to trust us, a relationship that is built on positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through Seaworld's animal training techniques and those relationships that we've earned, the whales even learn to take an active role in their own health and well-being. One of the very first husbandry or healthcare behaviors that we train is a voluntary blood sample. Just like Makayo is demonstrating here, we ask him to roll over ventrally or upside down and present his tail flukes. Now, the veins on a killer whale's tail flukes are very shallow, so we're able to proactively collect a blood sample at least once a month from our veterinarians. And the trust that we have built with the whales allows us to remain calm and relaxed throughout the entire procedure. You'll often notice as trainers we're rubbing down the whales, whether on their backs, their pectoral flippers, or those tail flukes. The whales have very sensitive skin, and this is just one way that we can reward them while also strengthening our relationships with them. Now, blood samples are just one way of making sure that our whales are staying healthy. Another very important diagnostic is weighing them. And we're able to do that by asking them to slide their bodies up onto a giant killer whale size scale that we have located in one of our adjacent pools. But we're gonna have our big boy Trua demonstrating that in our slide out right now. Now Trua is weighing close to 8,000 pounds, but he's still a growing boy at only 17 years old. Once fully grown, he can weigh up to 10,000 to 12,000 pounds. You'll notice that a portion of his body, however, is still in the water, from his dorsal fin down to his tail flukes. And that entire area is called the peduncle. It's the powerhouse of the whale, and we wouldn't be weighing Trua with his peduncle in the water, so we ask him to lift his tail up and out of the water, just like this. This ensures accuracy so that we know our growing whales are growing properly and that our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. For the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Hey everyone, I'm down by the glass on the left side of the stadium. Killer whales learn a lot by playing and through observational learning. In fact, killer whale calves learn crucial life skills by playing games like Killer Whale Follow the Leader with their mothers and other members of their pod. Today, we're going to get a chance to play Killer Whale Follow the Leader with Trua and Makayo and all of you here today. So I want everybody on the left side of the stadium, stay where you are, just stand up. You guys and Trua are going to be the followers, while my new friend Remy here is going to be our leader, okay? On the count of 3, we're going to raise our hands to the sky and wave them in the air, all right? Oh, you already did it! Wow, you've displayed such close attention to Remy. Good job! All right, everybody, you can go ahead and have a seat. Thank you so much. As you can see, Trua was paying very close attention to all of you. Killer whales have excellent eyesight, both above and below the water, and are often seen spy hopping or even jumping completely out of the water. Get a better look around. Trua's going to demonstrate that with a bow at center stage. Nicely done, Trua. All right, everybody on this side of the stadium, it's your turn. Go ahead and stand up. We've got an even bigger jump now called a breach. Now, killer whales will breach in order to scratch an itch, to stun their prey, or to communicate with one another, but more importantly, they do it to show off. So I've got my new friend Patrick here showing off that breach watching you. 1, 2, 3. Very nicely done. Now, Patrick, the most important part about being a killer whale trainer, make sure you're paying attention to your whale the entire time. As Mikhail makes his way down to the bottom of that 40-foot pool, he is gaining some speed so that way he can say that he has arrived. Oh my gosh, Patrick. It looks like you got a little soaked. Looks like a good thing you were staying in the soak zone, right? All right, everybody, let's give it up for Patrick, Remy, all of our audience volunteers, and our Killer Whale family. Seaworld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we now know that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that's impossible to obtain in the wild. Some information, however, can only be gained through field observation, and that's why Seaworld partners with organizations such as the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA to further our knowledge. We've learned that killer whales are powerful animals. Perhaps the best expression of that power is seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice cliffs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
So killer whales will use those powerful tail flukes to stun their prey, and they create waves when they hunt. For our whales, it means a high energy activity session, but for all of you, it means that it's time to get wet. from some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador of the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore.
The killer whale story is still being written.
And there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.